Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. So I'm back today with another pick-a-pile reading. I'm really excited. Today I had this idea for a reading, kind of like advice for how you should be spending your time alone right now. Because this is a timeless reading, but if you're watching this at the time that I'm uploading, a lot of us are spending time in self-isolation. So how really should you be spending this time? What's the best way to be taking care of yourself right now, you personally? So I have 3 piles to choose from today. We have some pretty good stuff in here. But before we start, I want to talk about these 2 cards that came out just while I was playing around after I had already made the piles. So I figured these are like kind of the overall themes. And it's some really good messages. So for an angel answer, we have meditation brings answers. And we also have the death card. 2 really positive energies. The death is, transformation. It's also Scorpio vibes, I believe. So death, all about new beginnings, leaving the old, coming in with the new, complete transformation after maybe like a period of hardship, really paying off. And then we have meditation brings answers. So, connecting with our guides, connecting with the universe can really bring the answers that we seek. And as always, we have the answers inside of all of us if we're ever confused. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing pretty well, so let's get right into it. Okay, everyone, here are your 3 piles to choose from. Please take a deep breath and meditate on which pile is calling out to you so that you can get the most accurate reading. To help make your decisions today, I have 3 stones. This first one is sodalite. It enhances like creative thinking and expands your spiritual awareness, things like that. It's associated with the throat chakra as well, the color blue. And it can also encourage rational thought. So if that's something that you're interested in exploring, please, pile 1. Pile 2 is amethyst, my birthstone. Amethyst can relieve stress and balance out your moods, mood swings, can help calm anger, anxiety, fear, sadness. It's also associated with intuition and psychic ability and opening those things. So therefore it's associated with the crown chakra, the color purple. And finally, pile number 3 is a rock that I found outside a while ago. I just liked the way that it looked, so yeah. So take a second, pause the video if you want, and pick a pile or 2, and then we'll get right started with pile 1. Hello, if you chose pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the sodalite or sodalite. I love this stone. One of my best friends gave this to me, I think a year ago or 2 years ago, kind of to enhance like my creativity, and I just love it so much. I keep it out when I'm writing sometimes. It's really smooth. Thank you, Haley. Shout out. So today, I should mention I'm using the mini everyday tarot deck. I will have a link in the description if you'd like to check these out or purchase them. As always, I have the Moonology and Angel Answers. I just love these oracle cards. And I would also like to mention that I have another tarot card in the mail, tarot deck in the mail I ordered. It'll be here in like 2 or 3 weeks, I think. So a little while, but I ordered the Island Time Wellness cards, which are like romance oracle cards. I've seen them in other videos, and I really like the images and the messages on them. They're really cute. So I think I got like the first edition. So when those are here, I'll use them in a video. All right, let's get into your reading. So for your regular tarot cards, we have the Four of Pentacles. And remember, we're asking what should you be working on in this time alone if you have some downtime, which I think at this time, like, you probably do. We all do. So I'm really asking, like, what, how can we be taking care of ourselves personally in this time? Next, you have the Six of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. And I have to apologize about the Ten of Pentacles. My kitten chewed the corner of it, but that really puts an emphasis on this card. Whenever it falls out, I have to say. So, pile one, you have Two Pentacles energy. You may be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You have these wands that are really, I have to say, are calling out to me. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. You also have cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I want to start with this Two of Wands. So I think in the past energy, the recent past, I think you've taken time out to figure out, like, what you want, right? Something is like where you want to go, what you want to do, and what you really desire. And I think right now, Spirit is saying it's a good time for you to start planning. And, you know, also with this sodalite, I said it encourages like rational thought. So kind of being rational and not taking action yet, but planning on taking steps. So now that you figured out what you want, it's a good time to make a plan, to make that happen. Explore your options. You have passion with these wands. So I think your passion is a good source of inspiration, as well as your intuition when it comes to planning steps to achieve your success. Or personal success, whether it's in a creative project or a business idea. You do have these pentacles, so it's a really good time to make your plans, figure out how to get what you want, because I think that you will feel good once you do, kind of like clearing your head a little, and getting everything out, maybe making lists of, physically writing and planning. But this Four of Pentacles, I do see an emphasis on financial stability and taking a practical approach to finances will help you in the long run, of course. So right now, maybe making a budget and planning in the financial department, saving instead of spending. Also, emotionally, this could be a sign of you holding on tightly to things of the past. Spirit is saying it's a good time to let go, because you have some new things coming into your life, some really good new things, and you want to make room for it, as opposed to holding on to stuff of the past that no longer serves you and no longer benefits you. With this Ten of Pentacles, I already mentioned saving. So saving for the future, to build a home life, fulfilling your material dreams and goals. And you'll feel good dreaming up your goals and making these plans. Small steps to take practical actions. This is a card that talks about home life. So you might be in tight quarters in your home life right now. If you live with your family and, a number of other people, it's probably safe to say that most of you are spending time at home. So Naturally, tensions could be running high, but still, it's a good time and necessary time to stay at home. So it's also a good time to work on placing your boundaries. And, if people at home are taking you off, that could serve as inspiration to start planning steps to create your own legacy. What do I want to create what do I want to see my home life look like when I have my own home? Or if you already do, enhancing that, like I said, making plans to put your dreams in place, material dreams as well. These cards also definitely talk about staying to yourself right now. So yeah, keeping those boundaries and working on you. Working on you, because right now, putting all of this, so you can see these, putting all of this, work and thought and planning into yourself, pouring it into yourself, you're gonna blossom. You're really gonna see, results, maybe sooner rather than later. So take some time, figure it out, figure it out, figuring out really what you want. Where do you see yourself? With the Six of Cups, talks about harmony in relationships, cooperation. Could also talk about nostalgia, looking back on happy memories. You might want to reach out to friends at this time, remind them of good times, have like kind of a laugh with them, text them, something like that. But this can also talk about a period of emotional renewal, getting a lot off of your plate, simply by, I like to say, taking inventory of what you want and what you have to do, like budgeting, making lists, clearing your head, making spaces, making space in your life for good things to come. So really hearing like cleaning out your closet. So rebirth, renewal. And time for building your confidence as well, which brings me to your Moonology cards. So you have two new moons. You have new moon in Leo and new moon in Scorpio. You have confidence is the key to your success. New moon in Leo and new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Right? So two more cards of renewal and rebirth. Working through your fears and letting go of anything you're holding on to too tightly. Because that new start is coming, and you want to be able to fully embrace it without holding on to so much and bringing that past negative energy with you. The color purple might be significant to you, by the way. I have to say, pile one, soon you're going to feel more like in the spotlight, and you're going to want to be there because putting all of this work into yourself, you're going to feel and look great. This lion, the lion and the lioness are the king and queen of the jungle, and they're proud and they're gorgeous. So have faith and confidence in yourself. Also have faith and confidence in any creative projects that you might be starting. So after this new cycle begins, and when you're back maybe like in the public eye or whatnot, it's really going to be a time to show like the world what you've been working with and what you've been working on. Stacking money, working on your physical appearance. And a tip for that is, if you're interested in, making changes to your physical appearance, pile one, definitely accept who you are first. Focus, working on self-love. And then the universe kind of will guide you and surprise you. Make a list of things that you want to keep about yourself and make a list of things that you want to change. I'm writing down, scripting. the way that you'd like to see your life, the way that you'd like to see yourself look like. So working on your physical appearance, if that's what you want, letting go of past hurts. So your self-care really is putting yourself first and planning for your future, building confidence, because it's going to pay off. You're going to explode and you're going to have huge changes. So really preparation is key, because this newfound like confidence and changes in your life, you're really on the upswing, pile 1. Okay, so all I can really say is prepare for these changes, for these great changes. Remember, always stay gracious. Best revenge is your paper. And if you're not working right now, you know, just another message. Maybe you don't be spending so much. Remember budgeting. And if you're okay and with money wise, still making plans, budgeting plans, and new plans to save money or to get money. Maybe one of your creative projects could be like a side hustle, something like that. Let's take a look at your angel cards. You have reconsider, opportunity, and a year from now. Let me show you a closer look. Opportunity and reconsider. So take from that what you will. Hopefully this resonated, pile 1. So yeah, don't be afraid to put in some give yourself some real love during this period, because you're going to be going through some fantastic changes. You're going to feel like a whole new person, and you want to be prepared. You want to know, you know what you want, so it's time to, you know, start taking the steps to go out there and get it, because yeah, you're a boss. Okay, pile 1, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you again. Good luck with everything. Bye-bye. Hello, lovely pile 2. If you chose this pile, you chose the amethyst. Gorgeous. I got this on vacation with like my mom and my grandmother, and I think we left for my grandmother's birthday. We just like took a trip out of state, and I found this at a little shop near the beach. Let me know. Oh, and I'm wearing my amethyst necklace too, which is also, I said in pile 1, but my friend Haley gave me this stone, and then she also gave me this for my birthday. So shout out again, Haley. Love you. Okay. So today we're asking the question, what should you be doing in this downtime? Like, what's some advice and tips for your self-care? Because this is a timeless reading, but if you are in isolation, you know, I just had this idea, like, you know, how can you be progressing personally? How can you be using this time? Just any advice or messages from Spirit for you. So today I'm using the mini everyday tarot deck, and I'll leave a link in the description if you'd like to check those out or purchase them. My Moonology cards and angel answers. I love these oracles. We'll look at them in a minute. I also want to say that I have another package coming in the mail of tarot decks. A tarot deck. It's Island Time Wellness. It's like romance oracles, excuse me. So yeah, so there will be here for a couple weeks, but when they come in, it should be fun, and I'll use them on camera. So let's get into it. Pile 2, you have the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, beautiful, the Hierophant, and the 4 of Cups. So let's start with this 4 of Cups. You might be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could also be a fire sign with the wands. I'm not sure what the Hierophant represents. if anything, drop a comment if you know. I'll probably look it up after, but yeah. Yeah, if you're a fire sign or have fire in your chart, Aries, Sag, Leo. So, okay, this Four of Cups. So I see at this time you might be someone who's like withdrawing or resting. You might not have a ton of energy. You might be feeling like a lack of inspiration. Feeling stagnation. When you do have the energy, some advice for you is, this is saying, contemplate your next steps and focus on what's important to you. Take this time to focus on yourself and figuring out what you want. In the last pile, it was more the energy of like, this person knows what they want, so now let's go into the planning stages. But you, pile one, I think you need to take some time to figure out what you do want, and what's important to you. You might be turning down like advice or opportunities from other people, like, no, maybe later, let me get some more information, or I'll come and get it myself. I'll get my own cup. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that this card can represent like boredom as well, but I think that you're going on an inner journey, and use this time for that type of thing, and that's really important. That's good. But Spirit says like the more time that you're spending with yourself and getting in touch with your desires, you will be struck with that inspiration that you have been seeking, because you have this overflowing Ace of Cups. Like, you have a lot of cups. You have a lot. You have a lot, but you just don't know what you want. But this is all yours. And you're going to take this Ace of Cups when it's presented to you. This can represent a new start. So something might just hit you, and you decide to start a creative activity or project, or you enter a new relationship or friendship out of the blue. It's that like kind of like butterflies feeling, fresh, new, like just really excited to start something. Finally, inspiration, joy, and it's being presented to you. So just be open to the universe, so that it can present it to you. Practice gratitude as well, so that you can attract the most abundance to you, and you'll feel that burst of joy or sudden inspiration. So hang in there. You might be having some drama at home. It's safe to say if you're at home with others, there could be some like arguing, fighting, disagreements, maybe even yelling. It's just best to remove yourself as much as you can. You might want to get in the middle of it, but really it's best for you, and even for others, for you to just walk away, because they might not hear you anyway. So like I said, you could be a water sign, so getting away, and really this goes for anyone, but connecting with music, watching a show or a movie, just to escape and calm down instead of getting into it with someone else. Because if you're not removing yourself from the situation, it can cause frustration and anger and more blockages. And that will block this joy, this inspiration from coming from, because you'll be so wrapped up in your anger and be like, oh my God, why did they say that? Just like, being mad, and you're missing. The universe is like, here's some fresh, like, love and an idea for you to take, to run with. And you're just kind of like, excuse my language, but you're pissed off thinking about something else. So even though you might be bored and kind of like indifferent, there is something out there that you're going to want to grab and run with. And I hope you do. I think that you will. Also exercising, going for a walk if you can. Getting outside can do you good. With the Hierophant, I'm thinking you might have a trusted older person in your life, like a grandparent or an older sibling or something, someone that you can talk to. So reach out to trusted friends or family if you're not feeling well. But like I said in the beginning, good things are on their way to you. So just hang in there. Don't give up on the things that matter to you or what you want. Focusing on what's important to you will give you a joy and a peace of mind and comfort as well. If you're stressing financially, don't. You'll be able to afford the things that you want in the future, and you are protected. It'd be wise to save as much as you can right now. Four of Cups can also talk about self-worth. So don't be doubting yourself, because you have a lot to offer to the world. So reminding yourself of that is important as well. Okay, you have a lot to offer creatively. Your thoughts, you. So don't doubt yourself if you have been. So really taking this time to learn about yourself. What do you like? What don't you like? What's important to you? Finding those like foundational things that really make you who you are can give you comfort and a little bit of insight and joy. For your Moonology cards, we have it's time to release negativity, and prosperity lies ahead. Full moon in Scorpio, new moon in Taurus. You could be either of those signs. You don't have to be. It's time to release negativity. Yeah. Letting go, walking away. This can also signify an end to the arguments. So just, like I said, hang in there. Prosperity lies ahead. Don't stress about money, because everything is, you are protected. Spirit is saying everything's okay. This card can talk about self-worth as well. So yeah, not doubting yourself. Take a look at your angel cards. Yeah, forgiveness and wait. These cards can both talk about patience as well. So patience and forgiveness, maybe in your home life. Spirit is saying if you have a question, the answer is yes, but not yet. Okay. I want to get one more. Maybe I'll get another angel for you. So pile 2, think of a question, yes or no, or let's see. These cards are hard to shuffle because they're so big. Yes or no, or period of time. Just want to get another angel guidance for you. Ooh, pile 2. Because I think you're going through it, but everything is going to turn out okay. Yes, success, okay? You will have success. And remember over here too, meditation brings answers. Meditating can be a good head clearing activity for you if you just need to get away. We have the Death card too. This is the end of a lot of crappy stuff. So we have unlikely at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you'll be okay, pile 2. This inspiration is coming back to you. Use this time to learn more about yourself by being creative, you know, writing, drawing, singing, if you like stuff like that. Watching movies or TV shows that you like can draw inspiration. Really just relax and keeping in mind how great you are. Okay, pile 2, that was your reading. Good luck with everything, and I hope to see you soon, okay? Bye-bye. Hi, pile 3, last but not least, if you chose this rock, stone, Orange stone. Welcome. This is your reading. Today I'm using the mini everyday tarot cards. I have the Moonology oracles and the Angel Answer oracles. I said in the other readings too, but I have the Island Time Wellness Romance oracles on the way in the mail, so I will be using those in a video when they come in. So yeah, today we're asking the question, how should you be spending this time right now in as whatever is going on? If you're in self-isolation, or if you just have downtime, what's the best form of self-care? What's advice that Spirit wants you to know right now? So your cards, we have the Page of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Wands. Wow. A lot of Wands energy. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Hanged Man is Pisces, I believe. It could be a Pisces. Okay. So with this Nine of Wands, tells me that whatever you've been working for might have knocked you down a little, made you tired, hurt your spirit, but Spirit is saying don't give up because you're at the finish line. Keep that passion and fire within you, and keep it and do what you have to do, because you're on your way to becoming a really powerful force, whether if it's at work or school or something. I have to say, King of Wands is one of my favorite kings because he's just like a great, it represents a great leader. And Spirit is saying that's, you know, that's what you're kind of working towards, and you will. Just don't give up right now. Because people are looking up to you as a leader, and your hard work is paying off because you've stood tall and defended yourself and whatever it is that you're doing. The universe recognizes that, and so do the people around you. You're basically in a position now that you can demand support and respect and rewards for, you know, what you've worked for. The universe is saying it supports you in that too, because you deserve it. This could also be a bit of a time of recovery. Like I said, you could have had a small setback, so take a breather, but do not give up. The Nine of Wands can also talk about completion and finishing a job, and a job well done. So you're stronger because of the triumphs and opposition that you faced. So any setbacks have not been in vain. You're disciplined now, you're wise, you're coming out on top. So really excellent job, pile 3. If you've suffered losses lately, you're coming into a much more stable position. You'll have a time of relaxation soon with this Hanged Man, where you can lay back and enjoy the fruits of your labor, because you've done what you could and you did a great job. This seems like a very specific message, so I hope that it's finding someone well, and, you know, it is resonating and making sense with someone. But whoever this is, like, you really have like tenacity, and it's awesome. Spirit is really recognizing it. So we also have this Page of Wands. You might be getting called toward a more spiritual path now. The universe is saying go for it, while you still have this fire burning. Okay, do something more spiritual and creative that will fulfill you and feed your soul, as opposed to something like that you have to do, like work related, which you're also doing, which you're also excelling at. But you know, it's all about balance. Yeah, I see you as a boss, a very fair boss who knows. Another thing about the king too is he knows the struggle, because like he went through it himself. So you went through it yourself, and you came into this king energy. That's awesome. And this Hanged Man is also saying that you might not know Can also say that you might not know where to go after all your hard work. So sit back and enjoy, and give yourself a pat on the back because you've done an incredible amount of work. And this could be inner work as well, and our lifestyle changes, but whatever it is, it's paying off. So Spirit is saying use the next few weeks to keep going, and be proud of how far you've come. Also, making sure that you're taking time for your family, checking in with your emotions, meditate if you have to, right? It can help bring down any of the fiery emotions that you could be having, that could be coming up. Transformation, right? You are transforming. Let's take a look at your Moonology cards. Yeah, your commitment is being tested. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So you need to put in just a bit more effort. So like I've been saying, do not give up, because you're about to really reach your goals. You also have a personal issue reaches resolution. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So that could also do with meditation. Yeah, emotions might be running high pretty soon, just as a result of all the work that you've been doing. So take a breath. Spend time with your loved ones if you can. If you live with your family, make sure you're actually like seeing them and spending this time with them. Spirit is saying that's important for you, that balance. Oh my God. For your angel cards, we have take action and be assertive. So yeah, keep going. Keep taking action. Start a new endeavor if you feel that you've completed what you set out to do. Now do something more spiritual, some more inner work. Be assertive, because that's who you are. Like you literally are a boss. You might want to check out pile 1 too. Pile 1 as well, I mean, because that kind of talked about like leveling up confidence wise and stuff like that. But you, like, this pile I see have reached a sense of completion almost. Like you're really coming into the person that you set out to be, and that's sick. So the universe is commending you for that. So yeah, taking this time, just keep going, but also keeping your emotions in check and balanced, spending time with loved ones if you can, and if you can't physically spend time with them, you know, calling them. If you're feeling emotional, meditate, take some time to relax, but do not but don't give up, because you're at the finish line. Yeah. The commitment is being tested. Let's get another card for you. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse and Ace of Swords. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and Justice too. So 2 swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This Wheel of Fortune in reverse is talking about, you know, not quite a completed cycle. It's not over yet, so keep pushing. Ace of Swords talks about your communication, speaking with authority, a new beginning. Maybe you're getting a promotion. Okay, you've been working hard. You're going to get your justice. Okay, pile 1, excellent. So your advice is to keep doing what you've been doing, pretty much. But making sure you're taking some time for yourself too. But you're doing a really, really great job in your endeavors, and you're being recognized for that, and it won't be long until you have your reward, so don't stop. Okay, pile 3, that was your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good luck with everything, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.